Today we got a different kind of project. Today we're going to build a jack-in-a-box. But I'm going to switch it up just a little bit. I'm going to make a zombie in a box. So it's still going to be like a jack-in-a-box, but we're going to put a zombie in it instead of a clown. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to show you how we build it. So what we did, guys, we cut some boards down to 1.5 by 1.5, or you get 2-inch boards at Home Depot, but I like to cut these down. So these are 1.5 by 1.5, and they're 2 foot tall, 2 foot wide, 2 foot deep. So it's a 2 foot square. We just put a screw or 2 in it. So now what we're going to do is we're going to skin it. So I cut some 3/8 plywood down, and they're 24 inches by 48. So we're going to cut those on down 24 by 24. So we skin this bad boy. Okay, guys, we painted our box up. We painted the inside black. We put our hinges on the back. We put our door stop on there, and I'm going to put the trim on. Then we're going to put the letters on. I'm going to show you. We're going to cut the letters out of plywood, paint them, and put them on here. So let's do that. All right, guys, this is what I got. I got them all cut out of 3/8 plywood. I've got this one painted, and so we're going to paint these a different color over here. I got some blues, reds, and yellows. So we're going to paint these, and then we'll come back and we'll stick them on the box, and I'll show you that after we get them painted and they dry and we get them on the box. All right, guys, I hope you can see me, because I left my tripod at home. But now we're going to attach the letters to the box. Just put the trim all the way around it, touched up the trim. I cut these out with a jigsaw. I used these paints, acrylic paints. Painted all these, green, blue, yellow, and red. And now we're just going to put them on the box for the Jack in the Box. All right, let me go show you guys what I'm gonna do for the handle. Okay, here's what I got, guys. I got this little flange here, you get at Home Depot, and a piece of pipe. Now you can get these in CPVC pipe. Get you a 90 put up there for another 90, so 2 90s and 3 pieces of pipe. But I don't have that, so we will be using metal. And since it's got screw holes in it, it should be easy to attach. So we're going to cut this off. We're going to weld it up and put it on there, and we'll come back and I'll show you how we put it on there. All right, so I'm gonna have to hold you guys, if I can, to put this handle on. There we go. Huh. I got a mess in here, guys. So what I'm trying to do is cut down on the video length, but I'm trying to give you guys as much information on this as possible. So I'm hoping I can achieve that. Okay. So there's our handle. It's still just a little bit wet. It's not too bad. But there she is so far. I think she looks pretty good. X, Z. Of course, usually I don't think you put too much stuff over here by the handle, but it'll be fine. And the V and the W. All right, guys, here's our Jack in the Box, or our zombie, or corpse in the box, however you want to put it. So all I did is use a plastic skeleton. I'm reposing him. I screwed him inside the box. I put a zombie head on him. I just put the zombie head on a stick, took the neck and the head off the skeleton and put the stick inside and screwed it back. And now we're in the process of corpsing him. And we're just going to use a simple plastic corpsing. And I'm gonna have to take this arm off and reposition it for him to stand up here. You know, get his arm twisted around there right, get it all right, because their arms are kind of backwards anyway. So we'll get him positioned. I'm gonna go ahead and finish corpsing probably this side and his legs, and I'll save this for last and get it situated around where I want it. We still gotta paint the back of this. We're gonna paint this black and stain and paint this guy, and I think we'll have a corpse. We're pretty close to it anyway. All right, I'm gonna let you watch me corpse some of this. All right, guys, what we did is we went ahead and corpsed it and mixed up some paint. I used some gray and brown. I'm trying to get as close to his skin as possible. So by the time this dries, it should look pretty close to that. Put dark walnut stain on this first to get into the dark spots and maybe a little bit of black. Then I'm just mixing up, I'm just testing this paint to see if I can get close to that same color. Then we'll put this color on. So just giving you a little update. It's corpsed. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the back of this and get that done. And I gotta distress, I'm gonna distress a jacket. So I'm not gonna put no pants on this guy, but I am going to probably put a jacket on him. We're gonna distress this and we'll come back, get this distressed. We'll get him painted up, then I'll show you what we did afterwards. All right, guys, we got her distressed up. Of course, this is too small for me, I'm too fat. We got her distressed up, and we're gonna put a little bit of paint on this, just kind of hit the, you know, just kind of dirty it up, make it yucky. So that's what we're gonna do with this. And I'll go ahead and do this with some flat black and maybe some other colors, some greens or something. And we'll go ahead and get him done. And we'll come back and I'll show you what we did. But this is how you can make you a zombie costume. Now guys, do it in layers if you're gonna do a zombie costume. Get you a shirt and beef it up, make it all crappy as well, bloody or whatever, and do that, especially if you're gonna use it for a costume. For our purpose, we're just gonna put it on him, so you don't really have to do too many layers on him. I'm not even gonna put pants on him, so yeah, I think the shirt, the jacket will be fine. All right, guys, what we're going to do now is we're going to put some perma blood on him. You can't have a zombie without blood. And get hair to stay up. I think I got this. It's foam filled zombie head at Distortions. This is just a cheap jacket from a thrift store. Then a $30 skeleton. I just took the head off of it. Drill his hand down, his foot down, and the other one's down inside the box. And I cut everything out of 3/8 plywood, made a box, made some trim for it, painted my letters different. And I try to mix up some paint to kind of match him. I could probably do, it's kind of dark, but I think it'll be fine. I did match it pretty good. It just still a lot of dark in it, but we're just gonna let it go. I don't think it's gonna hurt it. We're gonna add some blood to it to kind of cover up our mistakes. So that's another trick, guys. If you got mistakes, cover it up with some blood. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to set him up, give you a slow motion overview of this zombie box, or jack in a box, or corpse in a box, however you want to look at it, and just show you what we did. here's our zombie in a box. And I painted my letters a different color. The box is gray. I've used red, blue, and yellow and green. The back of the box also, or the top of the box also has a number on it, or a letter, which is X. Now this guy does not go in and out, so he's kind of a stationary prop, but I think he's a pretty cool prop. You know, I just like doing something different. So what we did, guys, we used a skeleton. We cut his, we took his head off, and we stuck a stick down in this foam filled head, and we put it in the skeleton itself, and we put screws in it, and we corpsed the skeleton out itself with plastic and stuff. We just dressed him a jacket, throwed some paint on it, some blood on it, got some blood on him from Pale Night, and I think it turned out pretty good. It's a pretty simple process. You just gotta think of, you know, different ways, a different pose, or, you know, trust me guys, when I do something like this, don't think I don't have struggles on either posing something or getting it to sit in there right or getting it screwed together right. There's a number of things that can go wrong, and it does go wrong, so don't get discouraged if it does. Here's the skull. Here's the skull I took off of the skeleton. I just unscrewed it from the neck bone, since he already had his neck, so it fit perfect. And now we can use this for something else. So don't never throw none of your parts away. We use them with something else. So here's the handle we welded up last night, and for the, you know, like the Jack in the Box that only has zombie in a box. So there we go, guys. If you have any questions on the zombie in the box, feel free to put them in the comments. I'll answer all questions. And don't think you can't do this, guys. It's very, very easy. Now, it is a little time consuming. Get your tape measure, a pencil, and a saw, and go to town. Just start building stuff. You never know where it's going to lead you. And a lot of these builds I have in mind what I want to do, but the end result will be different, because what I have in my mind and the pieces and parts that I end up with will end up being different, or I think of something different and I just throw it in there and put it together. And if it works, it works. And if it don't, guess what? It's just a little bit more time. Just take it out. If you did something like this and you didn't like the zombie in there, take it out. Put you something else in there. You can always do something else. We took a jacket, probably already went this, but we took a jacket and we distressed it with a belt sander and threw a little bit of black flat paint on it and put him on the skeleton. I personally think it turned out pretty good. It's kind of one of my favorite builds, actually. I think the box turned out pretty good. If anything, if you want to do something else, guys, put you a pile of guts in the bottom down there where you can paint them up and bloody them up too. You can do that with some great stuff or whatever. I still might do it later on, but for right now, I think he's pretty cool. I was going to do one with no hair because I got another zombie I wanted to do, but I kind of enjoyed this one better because of the crazy hair that's on him. So, and his ear is chewed up, his face is all chewed up. I think it just turned out pretty good. So, enough rambling on, guys. So there you go, guys. We appreciate you watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell. That'll just let you know every time I upload a video, so you don't miss any future builds. Also, go check out my Brothers in Arms. That's Cobwebs and Candlesticks YouTube channel, and the Weird Kid YouTube channel. And come and join us at the Trio of Terror Facebook page. We would enjoy having you and looking at the builds that you do. Post them on there. We'd love to have you. And as always, guys, don't forget to come over and check out Monster Misfits Facebook page. We'd love to have you there as well. All right, guys. I think this is going to be the end of the video, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep it creepy.